This is where it all started.
Every story has a beginning. Mine didn't start with my own Jeep or with some great expedition across Europe. It started with a rental. 2 years ago, I returned to an island I'd visited many times before, Zakynthos, a Greek island in the Ionian Sea, known for its turquoise waters, iconic cliffs, and busy tourism. But this time was different. This time, I wasn't looking for organized beaches or busy restaurants. I was chasing something else, something quieter, something hidden. A friend had lent me the keys to an old Jeep Wrangler TJ. It sat waiting for me under an olive tree at the edge of a dusty lot, like a relic out of time. I still remember opening that door and sliding into that seat, the moment my hand touched a worn steering wheel and I saw the Jeep logo staring back at me. It felt special. The kind of special that doesn't announce itself with words, just a quiet sense that you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Zakynthos can be quite busy in the summer. Planes full of charter tourists flood the island every day. We turn away from the main roads and a different side of the island unfolds. One filled with rugged cliffs, hidden coves, and beaches where the water is so blue it defies description. We took that old TJ down any trail we could find, washed out, untouched for decades. From sunrise to sundown, past crumbling stone fences, and through endless olive groves. Olive trees twisted by centuries of Mediterranean sun and wind. Some obstacles were impassable, but the deeper we went, the quieter the road became. I remember one trail in particular, steep, overgrown, lined with wild thyme and bleached rock. The tires slipped slightly on the loose gravel as the trail dipped towards the sea. Eventually, the trail gave out completely at an olive grove. Through the branches, I caught a glimpse of something beyond. My curiosity took over, and I eased the Jeep between the trees, just far enough to see what lay ahead. I stopped at the edge of the grove and continued the last few meters on foot. And there it was, a cliff so sheer it stole my breath. Below, the turquoise Ionian Sea dancing against the rocks far beneath. At the horizon, the sun was slowly setting into the water. Among those ancient olive trees, above that indescribably blue water, I realized something. This island holds stories far deeper than any travel brochure ever could. It's no wonder Dionysius Solomos who gave Greece its national anthem, found his inspiration here. In places like this, in solitude, in silence, in wild, untamed beauty. As the sun dipped below the horizon and the old halogen headlights began to fade into the night, a different kind of magic took over. We'd make our way back towards the villages, dust on our boots, salt on our skin, hungry for traditional Greek food. We searched the island and found the beautiful Taverna. There, under strings of dim lights and the scent of grilled lamb, the world slowed down. Locals laughed, glasses clinked, and somewhere in the corner, live was Zukia. Raw, emotional, unmistakably Greek. It wasn't just dinner. It was culture, connection. A feeling that this was the real Greece. That day changed something in me. Not in a dramatic way, not like a movie moment, more like a quiet promise made to yourself. I didn't want this feeling to end when I handed back the keys. That Jeep had unlocked something deeper and more personal, a way of seeing the world, a way of moving through it, slowly, curiously, off the beaten path. So I made a decision. One day, I'll come back here with my own Jeep. Fast forward 1 year, and that dream became reality. My very own Jeep Wrangler JL. I built it for overlanding, for crossing countries and chasing roads that don't always appear on maps. And then the time came. Me and my girlfriend packed our gear, left Norway, and started driving south. Through Germany, Austria, the Alps, and Italy. Until the Ionian Sea finally appeared again. The next stop, Zakynthos. Excitement filled the air because this time there was no rental car waiting. This time I brought my own Jeep. And when I rolled down those same dusty trails, something clicked in place. I revisited the old tracks. Some had washed out completely, while others were exactly as I left them. And then, one morning, I found my way back to that olive grove. The one with the towering white cliff and ancient trees. I parked my JL in the exact same spot as I had with the TJ, walked the same path, and there it was again, the same blue horizon, the same silence. Except this time, it wasn't just a memory, it was proof. Proof that a moment, a dream, can become real, if you chase it. Not every trip is about just distance. Some are about returning to a place, a feeling, or even a version of yourself you didn't know existed yet. That old Jeep TJ lit the spark. My JL carries the flame. And with it, we carry something more. Not just the tools to travel, but the weight of memory, the pull of places that change us. Because the world isn't just out there to be explored, It's out there to be felt, to be remembered, and sometimes, if we're lucky, to be found again.